Hello and welcome everyone, Gage here from Sharp. We're taking a look at the 170mm Santoku from Yoshimitsu Hamono, made from Algami or blue super steel, which is a carbon steel clad in iron, meaning this knife is made from 3 layers, the 2 outer layers being iron and the middle layer being carbon. You can see right at the edge here there's this sort of wavy line, which is where the iron is coming to an end and the carbon steel is poking out beyond that. Both iron and carbon steel are susceptible to rust and oxidation, so this is going to be one of the more difficult knives to maintain in the shop. But this kurouchi finish, or this blacksmith's finish, this black part here, is less susceptible to rust and discoloration than the iron and steel here. So this part of the blade is, you know, I wouldn't say never going to rust, but you know, you don't have to take care of it quite as much. But this knife should be wiped down immediately after use and kept as dry and clean as possible, especially when working with acidic ingredients like citrus, tomatoes, onions, etc. But the benefit of that Algami or blue super steel is its edge retention, sharpenability, and general cutting feel. These guys are great performers. They feature, a octagonal walnut handle with a black packawood ferrule, so suitable for both right and left-handed users. And if we take a look at where the knife and the blade come together, you'll notice it's quite well done. Little sort of gap in there. Nothing to worry about though. I always make the argument that if you're going to hold your knife right around here, you know, unless you're you should never grab your knife with a dirty hand, and I would argue that food is not going to get in there unless you're doing something kind of weird. So nothing to worry about in my humble opinion. And I've changed the handles on these guys, and they are a bugger to get off. So I wouldn't worry about the handle ever coming off on these. Takes a lot of work to get them off. So. The spine is relatively on the thicker side, I would say. These are a great knife. I know there's a lot of people out there that love the Japanese steel, but find that the blades just feel a little bit kind of dainty to them. They're a little bit too thin and light and feel like they're going to break. These most certainly do not have that feeling. They feel a little bit more robust and sort of girthy than some other Japanese knives. They balance right about here, which is great for that up and down push and pull motion, and they still come quite thin behind the edge. Again, not the thinnest steel behind the edge you'll ever see. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Sorry guys. Hello. It's frustrating. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, pretty thin behind the edge. Again, not the thinnest you'll ever see. So I would say chipping and stuff like that is going to be less of an issue on these than what you may experience with some other Japanese knives. If we take a look at the profile of the knife, pretty flat. So great for the push and pull, up and down chopping motion, like I said, but still a good amount of travel here as well, so you can rock with these guys. Really, I think these are absolutely beautiful knives. This here is just a sticker that can either come off or stay on, depending on your preference. But yeah, I think they're rustic and really beautiful looking. Carbon steel knives like these are great for those who kind of enjoy things that develop character over time. This knife will sort of change over time and look different over the years, which I kind of really like. It kind of tells a story a little bit. The Santoku is a very versatile all-purpose knife, super popular in Japanese home kitchens. The word itself translates to 3 virtues, which refers to either slicing, dicing, chopping, or meat, fish, and veg. Basically just implies the versatility of the knife. So great option for home cooks who are just looking for that one go-to knife that they can do everything with. Me personally, when I cooked professionally, I used a Santoku for the majority of the work that I did. I found that they were really nimble, but still capable, compact sort of knives. And if I needed to do anything larger, I would get my Tsujihiki out. So there you have it, guys. The 170mm Santoku from Yoshimitsu Hamono. Thanks for watching.